Walter Kempowski. Walter Kempowski, German pronunciation, ˈvaltÂ Kempowski. Listen, 29 April 1929, 5 October 2007, was a German writer. Kempowski was known for his series of novels called German Chronicle, Deutsche Chronik, and the monumental Echolot, Sonar, a collage of autobiographical reports, letters, and other documents by contemporary witnesses of the Second World War. Life. Childhood 1929–39. Kempowski was born in Rostock. His father, Karl Georg Kempowski, was a shipping company owner, and his mother, Margaret Kempowski née Collage, was the daughter of a Hamburg merchant. In 1935, Kempowski began attending St. George's School. In 1939, he transferred to the local high school Real Gymnasium. During World War II, 1939–45, as a teenager, Kempowski, who was unathletic and had acquired a taste for American jazz and swing music through his older brother, chafed under compulsory service in the Hitler Youth and was transferred into a penalty unit Strafenheit of the organization. In early 1945, he was drafted into the Flakhelfer, the youth auxiliary of the Luftwaffe, serving in a special unit that performed courier functions. Kempowski's father, who had volunteered for military service at the beginning of the war, only to be turned away because of his membership in the Freemasons, was accepted for service in summer 1940 and died in combat on 26 April 1945. Post-war. In the immediate post-war period, Kempowski worked for the U.S. Army in Wiesbaden in the American zone of Allied-occupied Germany. In March 1948, during a visit to his home city of Rostock in the Soviet zone, in what would later become Communist East Germany, he was arrested by Soviet authorities and accused of spying for the U.S., convicted by a Soviet military tribunal, and sentenced to 25 years. He served 8 years in a prison in Bautzen and was released. In West Germany, he became a teacher in Bredorf as of 1960, in Nartem as of 1965, and in Zeven between 1975 and 1979. Kempowski died of intestinal cancer, aged 78, in Rothenburg in 2007. Works. Kempowski's first success as an author was the autobiographic novel mädchenloser und Wolf, in which he described his youth in Nazi Germany from the viewpoint of a well-off middle-class family. In several more books he completed the story of his family from the early 20th century into the late 1950s. Between 1993 and 2005, he published his enormous chronicle Das Echolot, a collection and collage of documents by people of many kinds living in the circumstances of war. The 10-volume work consists of thousands of personal documents, letters, newspaper reports, and autobiographical accounts that he began collecting in the 1980s. The documents are now deposited in the archive of the Academy of Arts, Berlin. The last volume of Das Echolot was translated into English by Sean Whiteside under the title Swansong 1945, a collective diary from Hitler's birthday to V-Day Granta, 2014. List of works. Im Block. Ein Hafbericht. Rheinbeck bei Hamburg, Rowohlt 1969. Tadloser and Wolf. Ein Bürgerlicher Roman. Munich Hanser 1971. Uns Jates ja nach Gold. Roman Einer Family. Munich Hanser 1972. Haben Sie Hitler gesehen? Deutsch Antworten. Munich Hanser 1973 equals Did you ever see Hitler? German Answers, translated by Michael Roloff, with a preface by Helen Wolff, postscript by Sebastian Hafner, New York, Avon Books 1975. Der Hahn im Nacken. Mini-Geschichten. Rheinbeck bei Hamburg, Rowohlt 1973. Immer so durchgemogelt. Erinnerungen and Unsicher Munich Hanser 1974. Ein Kapitel für sich. Munich Hanser 1975. Alle unter einem Hut. Über 170 Witzige und amüsant Alltagsminimenschichten. A Youth, Low 1976. Were will unter die Soldaten. Munich Hanser 1976. Aus großer Zeit. Hamburg, Naus 1978 equals Days of Greatness, translated by Leila Venewitz, London, Secker and Warburg, 1982, ISBN 0-436-23290-1. Haben Sie davon gewusst? Deutsche Antworten. Hamburg, Naus 1979. Unser Bachelmann. Hamburg, Naus 1979. Kempowski's Ein Fashionable. Brunswick, Westermann 1980. Skåne Aussicht. Hamburg, Naus. 1981. Beethoven's Fünft. Moinvater Labt. Radio Plays. Hamburg, Naus 1982. Herrn Bachelmann's Skanstafelgeschichten nach dem ABC Jordanet. Hamburg, Naus 1983. Herzlich Willkommen. Munich, Naus 1984. Holmeblau, 208 Pfenniggeschichten Furkinder. Munich, Bertelsmann 1986. Hunstage. Munich, Naus 1988 equals Dog Days, Norma S. Davis, Gerald N. Davis, and Alan F. Keel TRLS. Columbia SC Camden House, C. 1991. ISBN 0-938,100-78-5. Sirius. Ein ÄrtTagebüch. Munich, Naus 1990. Mark und Bain. Ein Episode equals Homeland, see below. Munich, Naus 1991. Das Echolot. Ein Kollektivstagebuch Januar und Februar 1943. 4 vols. Munich, Naus 1993. Der Armkönig von Oplauer. Ein Märchen. Munich, Naus 1994. Der Krieg geht zu Ende. Chronik für Stimmen Januar bis Mai 1945. Radio Play. Stuttgart 1995. Weltschmerz. Keiner Sinnen fast zu ernst. Munich, Naus 1995. Bloomsday 97. Munich, Naus 1997. Hail Welt. Munich, Naus 1998. Die Deutsche Chronik. 9 vols. Munich, Naus 1999. Das Echolot. Fuga Furiosa. Ein Kollektivstagebuch Winter 1945. 4 vols. Munich, Naus 1999. Walter Kempowski liest Tadaloser and Wolf. Audiobook. Georgsmarienhut, CPO 2001. Alker. Tagebuch 1989. Munich, Naus 2001. Der Rothahn. Dresden 1945. Munich, Naus 2001. Das Echolot. Barbarossa 41. Ein Kollektivstagebuch. Munich, Naus 2002. Walter Kempowski liest aus großer Zeit. Audiobook. Georgsmarienhut, CPO 2003. Letzt Gross. Munich, Naus 2003. Das One. Album. 1981-1986. Frankfurt A.M. 2004. Walter Kempowski liest Skåne Aussicht. Audiobook. Georgsmarienhut, CPO 2004. Das Echolot. Abjessing 45. Ein Kollektivstagebuch equals Swansong, see below. Munich, Naus 2005. Culpa. Notizen zum Echolot. Munich, Naus 2005. Abbott. Tagebuch 1990. Munich, Naus 2006. Alles umsonst equals all for nothing. See below. Munich, Naus 2006. Walter Kempowski / U. Johnson, Der Briefwechsel. Berlin, Transit, 2006. ISBN 978-388,747-214-6. Swansong 1945. A Collective Diary of the Last Days of the Third Reich. Das Echolot. Abjessing 45. Translated by Sean Whiteside. New York, W. W. Norton 2015. ISBN 978-393-24815-9. All for Nothing les Umsonst. Translated by Anthea Bell. London, Granta Books, 2015. ISBN 978-1-84708-720-1. Homeland Mark and Bain. Translated by Charlotte Collins. London, Granta Books, 2018. ISBN 978-378-352-6. Filmography. Tadalöser and Wolf, directed by Eberhard Fechner 1975, TV film based on the novel Tadalöser and Wolf. Ein Kapitalfürsicht, directed by Eberhard Fechner 1979, TV miniseries based on the novel Ein Kapitalfürsicht, Herzlich Willkommen, directed by Hark Boehm 1990, based on the novel Herzlich Willkommen,